Now I think you can come with me and
Yes.
please allow me to introduce something more about Elite Robot. Okay? These are all the awards and the certifications we gained within the past few years. And till now, Elite Robot, we have already deployed and sold 2,000 pieces cobots in China mainland and also overseas regions. Later in my presentation and the plant tour, I will give you some more details about the advantages, technologies, and as well as how can I say, the applications of our company. Okay, now we go to next station, and this is our mini showroom. Here you will see our real product. It's the collaborative robot designed and produced by Elite Robot. Currently, we have full range of cobots, including the small payload, 3 kilograms, medium payload, 6 kilograms, and high payload, 12 kilograms. All the collaborative robots are available for widely used applications, such like pick and place, machine tending, palletizing, and also school driving. In the future, we also plan some new generation. So today in my presentation, I will give you a quick review about our strategy in the future. Okay, now I will invite you come to our office and take a look.
Well, since you got a lot of people here, so
Yes.
how many staff you get in the Suzhou factory?
Currently, the whole company, we have 180 employees. And I think that here, we have almost more than 100 employees, including the white-collar staff and also the blue-collar staff working the plant. Here on, I'd like to show you that all the departments, we work together, including our marketing department, product and application department, the R&D department, a very strong team with a lot of talent and intelligent engineers. So it's just like that. We have a live casting today and try to give you a real picture about Elite Robot. So I have a suggestion. Before the plant tour today, I will share my presentation within 15 minutes with some graphics and as well as some videos. So please allow me to take this please allow me to take these opportunities to give you some more details about who we are, how we act, and why you select Elite Robot. Okay? Okay. Now let me. We'll start from the first page about our company and the introduction about Elite Robot. We have an ambition to be the experts and also the best collaborative robots worldwide. In order to realize this target, we think that we have to make the product reliable, easy to use, and also with high quality and also high cost efficiency. Currently, we have already had many subsidiaries and offices worldwide, including the offices in Beijing, Shenzhen, the Tier 1 city in China, the R&D center in Shanghai, and the operation center you see in Suzhou. And also we had our subsidiaries in America. Frankly to say, Elite Robot, we also made some faults in the past. It's like many other startups. We start from a very big dream. Some professors from the universities, they founded this company, and in the beginning, they have whole range strategy of the products, including the industrial 6-axis robots, and also the collaborative robots, and even the grippers or the vision sensors. We almost made everything, you know. But starting from 2019, we made a very big decision. We think that if we want to make our business successful, we have to concentrate specific scenarios. So finally, we select collaborative robots as the target, and we phased out all the other traditional industrial robots, and only produce and design our own cobots. So now you can see that including EC series and the newly launched CS series, we will have 2 generations in next year. Till now, we have to say that Elite Robot, we have already made many achievements. After 16 years automation background, I mean, a lot of our founders, they have very rich experience and knowledges of robotics. But you know, for the cobots, we also have a lot of things to do. That's why we invite a lot of people to join with us together, including 180 people, our employee, more than 60 R&D engineers. We have a very strong team here in China mainland. But starting from last year, we begin to develop our overseas business from Europe, Asia, America. There's a good news to share. We have already completed our round B financing in 2020, and just as what I mentioned, we have already sold 2,000 pieces cobot within this year. It's not a very significant number, but I'm very proud to announce this number because according to our year-to-year increase, last year we sold 1,000 pieces. That means within very short time we doubled our business. How can we make it? Many factors influence the result. The first thing, we have a lot of certificates. As what I just mentioned, that we got a lot of work, and also we made well preparation for the overseas business. We have already had UL, CE, and as well as the KCS certification for the Korea market. Our CE licenses is comply with the international standard ISO 10218-1. That means our cobot is verified by the third-party SGS, including many scenarios such like safety, easy to use, etc., etc. Some customers ask me that, can you tell me in which scenarios will we deploy the cobot? Because we also have some solutions for the traditional industrial robots, such like SCARA or 6-axis. And why we need to use cobot? I think it's a very common question. And in these 2 cases, I show you a little bit. In the case on the left side, we work with a SME, a small company. They never used industrial robots before, and they used human beings to do some tasks. When they meet Elite Robot and our sister integrators, they found that such flexible solutions are able to make their automation upgraded. And there's one more cases to show you about the pick and place and machine tending applications by the cobot. This is a middle-sized company in South China, and in the early beginning, they decided to use traditional industrial robots to do machine tending. Frankly to say, it's not like a unique options. Even the cobot can be one of the options, but the customer hesitate because they are very price sensitive. They think that the single price of cobot sometimes is much more expensive than traditional industrial robots. That's also a common question by many overseas customers to say that, are you able to offer me a better price or better solution? I always answer this kind of question in my way, because I tell them that you need to understand your target. Which kind of target do you want to realize in the future? For example, taking this customer for your reference, finally they find that cobot is not only flexible, space-saving, it also can be repeatable in many other applications. It's a removable workstation by cobot. For example, today you can make the cobot to do the machine tending work, and the next day you can move it to the other production line and doing the screw driving. That's the relative advantages of cobot, and also make customer have a lot of imagination. They think about that using cobot can help them to save a lot of money in the future. They don't need to invest overlapped cost for the various applications. That's also one concern by the customer. Till now, electronic industries and automotive parts and accessories industries are main scenarios for collaborative robots. I show you some videos for your reference. The first one is the successful stories we made in the electronic OEM enterprises. You can see that we used cobot integrate with AGV and also the end effectors, the vision sensors to do the machine tending, to do the CNC machine tending. And for the automotive industries, we also find some specific areas. For example, such like the vehicle lamping, such like the screen. Yeah, for the hybrid auto, now more and more people, more and more companies, they use the screen, and we use the cobot to test and inspect the screens. That's also one solution. Okay, next page. In one word, due to the limited time, I couldn't share you all the case studies we have already made in China and globally, but if you have interested to know some more details or share the videos, you can send me the message or leave your message on the Renius Media platform, and we will try to answer you as soon as quickly. 3C electronics and also the automotive, except the applications I just introduced, including the engine school driving with high torque, the vehicle lamping, the car lamping school driving with small torque, inspection, detection, workstation. We are all able to handle it. And the machine tending is also one area, very traditional. And we can use I/O communication to collect the device in our cobot. And we also have various interfaces, including Modbus, TCP/IP, Ethernet, etc., etc. We have already listed in the specification of our product in the catalogs. So during the webinar, you can always ask us to share you the link for download. Okay. We talk a lot about cobot applications. We should not forget that Elite is a company only design and produce the cobot arm, right? This part. But in order to replace for a human being and to do the real work, the cobot arm is not enough. So we always need the end effectors like grippers, like vacuum suckers, and also we need the sensors, such like force control sensor, the vision sensor. Fortunately, we have already had a lot of cooperations and communication with our eco partners years ago, including this well-known branding. We also work with a lot of Chinese brands. So we always offer our customer various solutions and options. You can tell me that besides the Elite robot arm, which kind of product do you want to select? And we will share you that whether our cobot have already had some existing drive can connect this kind of product directly to make your work. Excuse me, the phone is ringing. Yeah, my colleague is taking the phone. I'm sorry for interrupting you. And we've already had some, how can I say, the plug-in and the play workstations and the demonstrations. So I show you some graphics and the videos here to convince you that we've already did a lot of solid works in order to make your automation and your system integration as easy as possible. Okay, here's another application which I'm quite proud of, because this year we have already cooperated with many AMR and AGV enterprises to do some successful stories for machine tending, material pick and place, inspection, and also for the new energy industry. Okay. I hope that you can see all the videos here, because I don't know that whether the internet is good enough and the video plays smooth enough. So always feel free to ask because it's just like a face-to-face discussion, okay? Let me show you something more about our future. In order to make our business successful and also make our channel partners and the distributors successful, we concentrate on the collaborative robots and as well as the innovation of our products, because only to make the product competitive enough, we can have some other opportunities in the future. That's why we will launch the new generation CS series in next May. CS series is the name of the cobot superior. That means from the angle of software and hardware, we will have a lot of changes. For example, the programming language of this generation will be Python. And currently for the existing generation, EC series, we use JBI and Lua as the scripting language. One more thing about myself. I am responsible for the global marketing and overseas sales. Starting from last year, we began to develop our channels in the world. Yeah, until now, we have already had some authorized distributors in many regions, such like in Europe. We have strong partners in Italy, and that's Automation Ware and the company Telestar, and also in Portugal, the company name is Equinotech. So each time when the end user find us and inquire for the cobot, we will always recommend them to contact our local partners directly. So if you have interest to join us and be one of the channel partners, please also feel free to let me know. Okay, we also had some key accounts. I show you some famous name here, and I believe in the future more and more name will displayed in this page. So that's not only the job by Elite Robots, also will be the contribution by you. Later we will have some time for Q&A, so you can leave the message, and I believe that June she will deliver the question to me, and I try to answer you in this webinar. So that's all, and thank you for your patience to listening to the presentation. And I think now we can go for next station, and I will show you a little bit about our factory, and we will have a plant tour together. Okay, here we go.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice presentation.
Oh, thank you. I'm a little bit, how can I say, nervous. Because I know that Rainier's audience are very professional. I know that they come from different industries. So I try to show them the some knowledges and some solid stuffs. And otherwise, they will think that we come here and we set aside our time. We want to hear some valuable information. Yeah. Okay.
I think many people is going to open your website and make orders right now.
Hope so. Yeah. B2B business is not that easy, but I have confidence that each time after the communication, the customer they will know me better and know the company better.
Yes.
Okay, here we are, and now we are in the workshop of our technical team. It's the area for our technical engineers to develop and integrate their solutions and also our workstations. So I will show you one workstation today. This one. It's the conveyor tracking application by Dual Arms. Why we use this demonstration to show our customers about the advantages of the cobots. First, you can see that we have some encoder here. It can calculate the speed and calculate the distance moved by the conveyor tracker. And this kind of signal will reflect and send it to the cobot. Then the cobot can work in the same speed and to pick up the stuff, pick up the objects. So using this demonstration, we try to tell our customer that we are not only the company have the knowledges of the cobots, we are also a company are willing to work with our system integrators and end users to make their application and the solution better. Taking this as an example, we develop our own SDK. So if the customer asks us to share the software of this solution, we will also deliver this kind of value-added service or product to them. That's also one of the advantages by Elite Robots. Okay, and here you can also see the different workstations. I'm not able to show you one by one, but we shoot the video for each workstation. So if you have interest to know the workflow, how it look like of this workstation, you can also send me the message always. I give you a very quick introduction. Such like this one, we use the cardboard to draw in the picture. And the next one, we use a cardboard to assembly the multitasks work. For example, they will assembly the serve and the fans on a PCB board. And there's one more, it simulates the machine tending application. I'm sorry, today our engineers, they are still working here and they work very hard. You can see there's some AGV and cardboard here. And this year we have a lot of order for the mobility robotics. It will also be a new trend in next year, I believe. Okay, so now we go to the factory, and I think that we can show you how our factory look like, and also you can go closely to see our clean room. Yeah, we assemble the products here.
So I got a question
already.
Yes.
Okay. So
for the pick and place the robots.
Okay.
So the audience are curious about the precision and the tolerance.
Oh, precision and the tolerance
about the cobot we just see in the other side.
Okay. For the positions and the chorus.
Yes.
Accuracy, you mean?
Yes.
About the accuracy, same as the other cardboard manufacturers, the accuracy is positive and negative,
yes.
0.03 millimeter. So it's just like the standard one. The others, I know that they also have the similar one. I think it will be reasonable for the cardboard. Frankly to say, cobot is not that accurate as the industrial robots, but for most of the application it's enough. So sometimes in order to make the positioning more accurate, we will use some sensors, like vision sensors, to repositioning the cobot. Okay, that's my answer. Okay, here we go. Oh, we have, I forget to show you here. Excuse me. This is the clean room, and also we say that it's a dust-free room, and we assemble all the joints here. Yeah. Okay. And you can see that for the cobot, the most important component is the joints. Elite, we designed the joints and the servers, and also the, how can I say, the encoders by ourselves. A lot of components are own designed by ourselves, but currently we use the external reducers. So that's also one thing usually customer will ask, where you get your components, main components. And as joints is a very important component, we ask the OEM to produce it. Then we will take it in this factory and assembly in the dust-free room. Yeah. Okay. Here we are.
So I see many people, they are working hard at testing.
Yes, they're doing the testing in the factory because before we deliver the product to our customers, we usually have 72 hours, at least 70 hours testing in-house in order to ensure the reliability and the quality. As you see, to doing the overseas business is not that easy because the customer couldn't see you face to face.